are you doing? Welcome. So, welcome, man. Ah, it looks great. Finally, cameras are working as they should. A little raining outside, at least my place. I'm Marcel. Hello, and this is Shawn. We'll make another introduction in 3 minutes. Hi guys, hello. How are you? So Shawn is a dragon. He's here for energy, entertainment, and support. And some other things sometimes. I'm here for the yoga instructions. I'm a yoga teacher here. And I'm teaching every day from 7 to 7:45, so if you like to join in from time to time, feel free to come by and have a good time here. So yeah, I'm excited for today. We are optimistic today. And if you like to join in today, you can come to a sit. Like me, maybe sit up on some books, or maybe sit down on a sitting pillow if you have one. And maybe cross your legs or bring your legs into like knees forward, feet to the back, sitting on your knees. And having something to sit on still below your butt. And we're starting in 1 minute at 7 o'clock. So if you're already in here, welcome. And I quickly check something because I received a message somewhere else. So yeah, I think I didn't receive a message. That's good. That's good. And we have 7 o'clock, so let's restart here right now. I'm Marcel. I'm here for the yoga instructions. Welcome. This is Shawn. Easy for entertainment, energy, and motivation. If you like to join in, we're going for 45 minutes of yoga right now. For a little bit mindfulness practice as well. And yeah. Just enjoy the show, enjoy the journey that we're going through together today. A little bit of balancing, a little bit of waking up the body. Let's see where we're going. Always, if you have any questions, if anything is unclear, please feel free to write in the chat. And I'll be there for you. Awesome. So let's go and breathe in deep. Sit down through the sitting bones. Through the sitting bones. In your butt, you can feel them, you can touch them, and you can push them into the book or into the sitting pillow, and from there get long to the top of the head, breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. I'm breathing out, great. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. I'm breathing out. Get really long from your sitting bones to the top of the head as you're breathing in. Longer, longer, longer. Breathe into the belly first, then breathe into the chest. You can put your right hand on the lower belly, left hand under the chest, and breathe in. Feel how your right hand rises first. Then feel how your left hand rises. Great. Go one more time here. Take your time breathing in. And as a little remark, the first thing I learned in yoga was really about the breath, that, oh wow, I can breathe deeper than I thought I could. So maybe, just maybe, that's one thing that you can look at. Maybe you're already doing a great job, of course. Good. So bring your hands by your sides and let's continue this breathing right now. Bring your hands up by your sides. As you lift your hands up, breathing in, your palms are pointing forward, open forward, get long from your sitting bones to the top of the head. And breathing out, releasing the arms. Releasing the arms by your sides. When you have the arms by your sides, hold your breath for a moment. And breathing in again, lift your arms up. You have the arms over the head. Hold your breath for a moment again. And breathing out. And you have the arms down. You know the drill. Continue on your own. Just for a second, holding your breath and then continuing. If you're hearing my cat outside, don't worry about her. She doesn't hear that good. So she's meowing extremely loud. And she's meowing for food or for attention. Or for both at the same time, probably. And she will receive both, so don't worry about it. 20 years old cat. Yeah. And release your arms down. And as every yoga lesson, bring your hands to your thighs and start to move them forward and backward on your thighs and connect with how that feels on your palms. How does that feel on your thighs right now? Great. Awesome. Maybe there's a feeling of warmth. Maybe there's a feeling of coldness. What do you feel on your palms right now? What do you feel on your thighs? Right. And from there, bring your shoulders forward, then upward, backward and down, and again forward, upward, backward and down. Hey, and I'm excited. We are at day 199. That's something. That's something. And we're going towards 200. So what are we going to do tomorrow? Let's see about that. I'm not quite sure just yet. But maybe something special. Something new. Some new poses that we haven't done here before. That would be awesome, right? So let's check out about check out about that. Maybe join in tomorrow. Maybe. Why not? Think about it. That's quite an achievement. 200 days. But of course we're going for 366 for the whole year, and then probably we're going for a second year. Most likely we're going for a second year. Without you calling me out on it afterwards, but most likely we're going for the second year. And from there, focusing on bringing the shoulders backward and down, forward and up, backward and down, forward and up. Great. And release, bring your hands together for a moment, interlace the fingers and go warm up your wrists a little bit. So release, really just grabbing on really softly and moving your wrists left and right, circling here, releasing your shoulders, releasing your elbows a lot. Right. Awesome. Coming completely into your body and breathing in deep. Feel the length from your sitting bones to the top of the head. Awesome. And from there, slowly stand up. Take your time standing up. Mindfully transitioning, as the transitioning is half of the yoga. Standing up slowly in a way that feels good to you right now. Good. And in a standing position, just shake your feet out. Shake your feet out, and then I'll invite you to the next lesson, and let's go for a little bit longer. I challenge you a little bit today. So one of my teachers told me that he did the upcoming exercise for a half hour, and you know, I also did that on my own one time, and it really changes the exercise. But we're not doing now a half hour of this exercise. We're just doing like maybe 3 minutes. Can we do that? That's 1/10 of a half hour. So let's do that. And what we're doing is we're jumping out of the knees. So bring your feet hip width apart. Second toes are looking forward. So kind of think about if you're a skier, if you know how to ski, think about your skiing down the slope directly, all straight down. And if you're not a skier, think about your shin bones connecting with the second toe, and these lines are going parallel to each other forward. Good. And from there, just start jumping out of the knees and release your shoulders, release your neck a lot. And see how that feels. And this really wakes up your body. This really gets blood pumping. Very much an underrated exercise in my opinion. Just to do that, jumping out of the knees, thinking about the knees, kind of like a spring. Releasing the shoulders, releasing the neck a lot. And from there you can jump out of the heels. If you like to intensify. If it at any point it starts hurting you, or if there's some pain, please feel free to come out of it and just stand for these minutes and maybe move your body in another way that feels good to you. And if you like to intensify, you can jump out of the toes as well, and you can change the intensity at any point. So if you want to just jump out of the heels again, or just out of the knees again, feel free to change at any point. But try to focus, connect with what kind of muscles are used here, and what kind of muscles can you release here. And try to feel that your shoulders are jumping with this movement, releasing all the muscles that are not needed here. Great. And I challenge you to go for another 2 minutes right now. Maybe not 2 minutes anymore, but and just check in with how that changes right now. Releasing the shoulders, releasing the neck a lot. Great. Doing awesome. Probably this looks funny, it feels a little funny, that's great. Checking in our body today, doing something great for ourselves, being optimistic, as this is the topic of this day. Optimistic. What does that mean towards you? Releasing the shoulders, releasing the neck a lot. Releasing the head, releasing the wrists. And changing the intensity by jumping out of just the knees, just the heels maybe, or the toes. Using your knees as a spring. Great. Maybe you feel like something is changing in your body as you're going for so long today. Great. And slowly release it. Slowly release, come to a stop. Breathe in deep. And if you had your eyes closed, open them and check in where you are on your mat right now. Good. Shake your feet. So maybe you have turned a little bit left or right. Maybe you're still very centered in the middle. Could also be. Awesome job anyway. Shake your legs, shake your arms. And next thing we're doing, let's bring a little bit of awareness into our shoulders today. So first of all, turning. So bring the thumbs forward next to our body, and we're turning the thumbs to the back. Kind of bring the shoulders to the back, and we're breathing in deep, the belly into the chest. Just this, breathing in deep one time. As deep as you can, and feel the length from your sitting bones, or from the feet to the head right now. And then turn your thumbs forward, 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 then to the back. Bring the shoulders really forward. As far, the thumb as far to the back as you can, and breathe in as deep as you can into the belly, into the chest. And then breathing out, releasing the thumb to the back. And we go one more time. Thumb to the back. Our shoulders are onto the back together, shoulder blades onto the back together. Breathing in deep. Belly into the chest, as deep as you can. And breathing out, releasing. Bring the thumbs again forward, as far forward as you can, and then turning them around. Great. If there are any questions at any point, feel free to ask. Breathe in deep here, into the belly, into the chest again. And breathing out, releasing. And what you should feel, I'm telling you that right now. So, as we bring the thumb to the back, bring the shoulder blades onto the back, our chest is really open, our belly is really open, and it's kind of like available for air, right? So we can easily breathe into the belly, into the chest. So let's do that. And then release. Release completely this exercise. And when we have the arms forward and we're kind of bring the shoulders forward, our chest gets restricted and it gets harder to breathe there. So we want to have that in mind, that breathing deeply creates good posture, if you know what I mean. So if you really breathe in deep into the belly, into the chest, belly, chest, then you're getting into a really good posture. It's not the other way around, that you're pushing yourself into a good posture, like pushing yourself there, and then you don't need to do the breathing. It just feels strange. So think about the breathing first and then get into the good posture. And then it's kind of like, and you get better and better. Awesome. So we learned something maybe. So bring your arms by your sides. Palms are facing forward. So why are the palms facing forward? When they are facing forward, our shoulders are going to the back a little bit. Of course, you could even further rotate it. But the other thing around, if you turn the thumbs forward, the shoulders are coming forward. So you want to pay attention to that. That's really, really important. And from there, we engage from the hips to the shoulders, the belly into the chest. And we lean to the right, belly, chest engaged. We have one line through the spine, and our left leg lifts automatically off the floor. You don't need to engage your left leg at all here, it's completely released. Great. And then release yourself to the other side. from there, right leg comes up automatically off the floor. Great. And then release to the right. And release to the left. Great. And to the right. To the left. Take your time here, keeping your belly and your chest engaged. The next time on the right, we're holding it. Hold it on the right the next time. And what you can do is grab around your belly and check with your side body right now. So touch your side body on the left side and the right side and feel how that feels there. How does it feel? And what you should feel is that the left side body is engaged when we're leaning to the right, and the right side body is somewhat soft. Good. Smiling, don't forget to smile. Change the side, being optimistic about the outcome of this yoga lesson. What outcome? I mean, we're just enjoying ourselves. It's awesome. We're learning a lot. Grab around your belly. Feel the right side body, feel the left side body. Great. How does that feel? And then release back down slowly. Ooh. And now we have this great integrated body from belly and chest, which is awesome. But we also want to come out of that again. So let's break that great body of ours a little bit again, so we can create it again at a later point. So always creating and destroying. That's good. So from the knees, we want to engage the knees, we want to engage the thighs here a lot. Try to engage them a lot. Stand hip width apart. And from there, we release the arms by our sides. Wet towels, wet towel exercise. Let's call it like that. Knees and thighs engaged, and from the belly button we're moving to the left, from the belly button to the right, and we're kind of creating this swinging motion, and we want to create all the swinging motion from the belly button. Ooh, I haven't done that exercise for quite some time, so it's very opening in one way or another. So normally I can go faster, but right now it's kind of like a little bit slower. Keep your knees and your thighs engaged a lot, and try to really move out of your belly button. Great. So maybe you can go a little bit faster. This is a great exercise if you're sitting a lot. This is a great exercise if you're a lot in front of the computer. So ideally for Twitch, I really suggest you guys try this exercise. It's one of my favorite exercises. And I have kind of like, I think 4 or 3 favorite exercises. And we're doing another favorite exercise after, because I like the favorite exercises. So first of all, what we are doing here, keep your knees and your thighs engaged a lot. It's really hard to lose that. So you're not wanting to do that. You're not wanting to use your knees kind of like that, but keeping the knees and the thighs engaged, and from your belly button on. Shift them left and right. I learned this in Tai Chi. And since then I really love that exercise. So what's happening here is the shoulders getting a lot of juice, whole spine is getting a lot of juice, the wrists, we're getting a massage, the lower back is getting a massage as our wrists are hitting the lower back. Keeping your knees and your thighs engaged. And there are 2 options. With your head, you can either look left and right, keeping the head kind of in between the shoulders, moving with the shoulders left and right. Or you can look directly forward into your PC monitor, onto your PC monitor if you're standing in front of your PC monitor. Or onto your phone. Swing your arms left and right. Great job. Keep your knees and your thighs engaged. And from there, close your eyes and slowly release your arms. Slowly, slowly release your arms. Great job. And feel maybe how you're still swinging a little bit left and right. If you don't feel that, don't worry about that. Maybe you're still a lot integrated from the exercise before. Good. And from there, coming into the middle of our body, if you felt like there's still a little bit of turning in your body, then you know where the middle of your body lies. And from there we shift forward to our toes, shifting your whole body a little bit forward, all the weight over the toes, then shifting to the right side, keeping both feet connected to the floor, shifting to the back and to the left, and continue on your own, circling here. And additionally, if you like to challenge yourself, release your arms completely. Release your arms completely down. Let them be wherever they want to go without you balancing, which is super, super hard. Good. Next time you're forward, change the direction, go into the other side, other direction. Go to the left, back. Ooh. If you fall almost out of it, laugh about it. You're doing awesome. Next time you're forward, come into a great stance. And first of all, what we're doing, before we're going, shake your legs out a little bit. Before we're going any further, we're going to do a one-time Tadasana really profoundly. Then we're going further, just to come a little bit more into our body, doing some more things with our hands right now, right after. So come into good stance again, as before explained. Think about being a skier, skiing down a mountain, or think about shin bones to second toe, creating two parallel lines. Good. And from there, push your feet out on the mat, draw the shin bones together. Your knees are engaged up. And now it comes the difficult part. Your thighs are coming inward and back. So inward, turn the thighs inward and back, meanwhile keeping your knees engaged. So what's happening here is that we're creating an additional lower back arc here. Especially if you're turning the thighs inward and back, think about putting your hands here, and the big thumbs are kind of turning in and back. Exactly. Want to do that, and then what's happening is that I'm over exaggerating right now, right? That the lower back is kind of created a little bit more, kind of arced a little bit more. Next thing you're doing here, keep all this engagement, the toes, the feet, the shin bones together, the knees inward and up, thighs inward and back, draw the belly in and up, and then bring your chin a little bit back, shoulders a little bit back, and lift your arms up. Come completely into a Tadasana, breathing in deep, or as deep as you still can. Your belly is engaged like 50%, so you can still breathe in deep. Breathe in deep, one more time. Trying to go over all the things that we just discussed right now. And release. Great. Shake that out. Bring your hands forward, and then thumb in and thumb out. Thumb into your palms and out. Extend it. Good. And go again and again. And check in with your arms right now. What are your arms doing as you're doing that? Are you moving in kind of a way? Does the left arm feel different than the right arm? Good. Maybe not. Maybe it does. Good. And then circle your thumb forward, whatever forward means to you. Circling the thumb back. Awesome. Shake your wrists out, shake your arms out. Then the right thumb up to the outside. Your fingers are pointing down. Bring your arms, grab on from below and push out from the shoulder out. Feel a stretch in the big toe. Big thumb mount there. Fingers are pointing down. Right. And release, shake your wrists. Other thumb up to the outside. Fingers are pointing down. Grab with the other hand from below. Push out from your shoulder out. Feel a stretch at the thumb mount here again. Breathing in deep. Awesome. Optimistic. Breathing in deep. What does optimistic mean towards you? As this is the topic of this yoga lesson, shake your wrists, shake your fingers, shake your wrists. And then bring your hands up. And warm your hands. Yeah, warm your hands up right now. Warming the hands up. And then bringing the hands in front of the eyes together. Just 5 millimeters away from the eyes. Feel the warmth emitting from your hands. And as soon as you feel that's enough, bring your hands down on your face. And from there, draw slowly down. Connect your fingertips on the face. Feel like rain would pour down on your face as the fingers come slowly down on your face. Good. Opening your eyes again. Bring your arms up by your sides. And this is one of my favorite poses here. One of the poses that I love to do with you. And what we're doing is we're getting really, really long from your feet to the head. First of all, with your first breath, breathe in deep. And long from the feet to the head. Your hands are a little bit over your shoulders, palms are forward. Breathing in deep. Get long from your shoulders to the fingers. Smiling. Breathing in deep. Next time we're breathing in, extend the fingers away from each other. Breathe in deep. Belly into the chest. And now imagine you want to hug the whole world. Breathing in deep, get long from your feet to the top of the head. Get long from your shoulders out to the fingers. Extend the fingers away from each other. And from there, breathing out, give your whole world a hug or give yourself a big hug. Woo, great. Smile. How does that feel? Doing awesome. Taking care of yourself today with this yoga lesson. Very great job. Release your arms and hug yourself in the other way. So other arm on top. Good. And release. Good. Shake your wrists, shake your arms. Next thing we're doing, we're bringing the hands up. And like a cat, we're clawing the fingers. So we're not like a tiger, like we're kind of like a cat that meows, meow, like that. So with that said, we go like 50% of intensity, and then we're coming to fists, and again up, 50% intensity, and down to fists. Good. Really coming into your body. Clawing and fists. One more time, clawing, fists. Good job. Bring your hands forward and then move your fists down and up, down and up. Great. How does that feel to you? How does the left side feel? How does the right side feel? Your wrists out, shake your shoulders, your elbows. Whew. Great. And today we're doing some hamstring actions as well. So come to the side of your mat, or just turn yourself around, just to the long side. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's hard to explain. So normally you say to the front of the mat, but I just want to say, come to the long, the length of the mat. Come to the length of the mat. That works. So bring the left leg forward, step back with your right leg. Bend your right leg here a little bit. And your left leg is still a little bit bent, but it's straight, you know? But it's kind of like just bent this little tiny bit to care that we're not pushing the weight through the knee right down and overextend the kneecap kind of. From there we hold at our hips and we hinge at the hips. So we're not rounding, but we're hinging at the hips. And we want to find a stretch in the hamstrings here. So that's the exercise. Hinging at the hips. You can connect your hands with the hips. Maybe feel in your lower back that you're not rounding. You can feel that by really touching your spine with the fingers. And if you're rounding, you will feel that vertebrae are sticking out. Sorry, vertebrae are sticking out. Hinging at the hips. Finding stretch, breathing in deep one time, belly into the chest, breathing out, maybe sink a little bit deeper as you're breathing out. Good, then come up, switch around, we're doing each side 2 times. This was a little bit long. So again, come in, take your time, hinging at the hips. You don't want to round here. And especially other poses in yoga are just not accessible for me, or they're way too hard for me to really work the hamstrings. So we're doing this variation here because I'm not as flexible, and maybe you are not as well. So we can really work the hamstrings, and this is great for our lower back. Hinging at the hips, get long from your hips to the head, breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. And breathing out, release your head in a way that it's an extension of your spine. And one more time, breathing in deep, belly into the chest. And release. Coming up again, change around. And you know, this is already very, very good. If you're doing that daily, you will see great improvements. And just like maybe 1 minute or so, or maybe 2 minutes, 1 minute each side, right? Breathing in deep, go again into a good position, come from up here, hinging at the hips. will see great improvements. Breathing in deep and breathing out. Maybe, just maybe go a little bit deeper. Keep your kneecap engaged. And then change around, other side. Last time. Awesome, you guys, awesome. Hinge at the hips. Get long from your hips to the head. Belly into the chest, breathe in deep. And breathing out. From there, release, shake your legs. Good, and let's come to the floor. Right now, let's lie down on the floor. Woo. Lying down on the floor. Bring your knees up. I really tried to finish on time today because yesterday was a little bit too late. So always like a little bit over time. But today we tried to finish on time. So bring your knees up, your elbows by your sides, fingers pointing up, and then release your knees to the right and then to the left. Let one knee guide the way. So the front knee guides the way. Front knee guides the way. Good. And keep your shoulders on the floor if possible as you're doing that. It should really feel good towards you. If it hurts you, please stop or do less. Don't go that far. Go a little bit less far. Breathe in deep. And from there, if you like to do a happy baby pose together with me, feel free to do so. If you already want to go to Shavasana and lie down, you can also go there. So happy baby poses, grabbing on with your arms between your legs through, grabbing on onto your big toes with the index finger and the middle finger. This is variation 1. Variation 2 is grabbing on with your whole hand on the side of your feet. I like to grab on with the index finger to my big toes because I just am not that flexible. And like that, I can straighten my feet a little bit better. Feels just a little bit better. Lean to the left, lean to the right. Let yourself fall to the right, to the left. Give your back a massage. Whew. Go wherever you please right now. Listen to your body. Be a happy baby, right? Woohoo! Happy baby. Or an optimistic baby today. Yay! Good feel, I must. What? And release your feet. Come into Shavasana. Extend your feet. And release your arms by your sides. Toes are facing away from each other. Palms are pointing towards the sky. Release your head, close your eyes. So again, your feet are extended. You can extend them also a little bit away from each other. Your arms are lying by your sides. You can bring them a little bit wider. Palms are pointing towards the sky. This is important. Palms are open towards the sky. And release your head, close your eyes, and just be for some minutes, and I will get you back to your body. Just 1 minute. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. Coming back to your body. And drawing your knees in towards your belly. Shifting yourself either to the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body. When you're there, make the side body position comfortable for yourself. Release the shoulders, release the neck, release the tongue. Softening the face of the skin of the face. Oh. Releasing the arms, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers. Release the chest, the belly, the hips, the legs, the knees, the ankles, the heels, the toes. From there, breathe in deep and feel optimistic and release all the tension in your body. Great. With your next breath in, reach yourself up through the side and come in to a great sit. Feels comfortable for you. Just a finishing sit here. Bring your hands in front of the heart together when you're ready. Honoring your yoga practice today. I wish you a wonderful rest of the day, a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for practicing together with us. Release with everybody from everywhere in the world, release the hands. Open your eyes, having a connection to everybody that tunes into this yoga lesson. So with that said, thank you so much for practicing with me. And yeah, if you're tuning out, have a wonderful day and see you very soon. My name is Marcel and I'm here. Yeah, and I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation, and I'm here for the instructions. And we are here for you every day from 7 o'clock to 7:45 Central European time. If you like to join in, feel free to do so. With that said, you can also check out our YouTube. Subscribe and hit the bell there if you like the content. And join our Discord if you have any questions, ideas, or suggestions. I really appreciate all of them. Thank you so much for them. And you can also always feel free to write in the chat directly. Feel free to do that. And with that said, have a wonderful rest of the day. And let's go and raid somebody. I'm always excited to raid somebody. And I think my good friend Loco is online today. And I haven't been raiding him for quite a while. He's from Aruba, South America somewhere, at the right side. I'm not that good in geography, that has a lot of reasons, but yeah, he's from Aruba. He's a great guy. He's streaming a lot of Cuisine Royale. It's a shooter. That's fun. He's a fun guy. You can talk to him. He will respond. He's a lovely guy. I wish you a great time with him. If he's around, let me quickly check right now. Yeah, he's playing Escape from Tarkov right now. So I'll send you guys over to him. And I wish you a wonderful day. And I hope to see you very soon again. Bye bye, you guys. Have a great day.
I put an item and there was a gun that it could go on top of it, but it was still telling me red that it cannot go on top of it. So I right click on it and said install. Then it said that it cannot install on the gun and it disappeared. Oh, yeah. I didn't find the item.